Hey Leo, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. So this is your May 1st through the 15th love and general readings. Let's get started. What is going on with Leos? Okay, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Guys have been a little bit down. A lot going on, huh? Okay, we have some trust issues. Definitely an issue here with faith, having faith in a partner, having faith in that what they're saying is true. Okay, and I feel like there's a need to get back to some playfulness. Six of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting that playfulness, like there's a need for you to just kind of take it easy. Don't sweat things so much. You know, take a little bit of a more innocent approach, a childlike approach to life, to where you just, you know, you just leave it up to fate. Children don't think about how things are going to turn out and how they can make it. They just are each day. They just wake up and just accept whatever the day brings for them, right? So I think there's a need to get back to that. Yeah, you're healing some heartbreak from the past. This could even be involving like your children or siblings, you know, and this may be affecting your overall mood and therefore your relationship, because, you know, if you're not feeling happy or you're a wreck, that's definitely, even if it has nothing to do with your partner, it will definitely affect the relationship. So there's trust. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Tower and the Ten of Wands. I feel like new opportunities are going to show up here out of the blue for you. But it's definitely going to be very uncomfortable. Whatever this is, there may be something new coming into your life, or someone new for some of you, like a new earth sign coming into your life, offering something just out of the blue. And this is going to feel like a burden to you, like you don't know what to do because you just think it's too good to be true. So I'm seeing, like, with singles, for you singles, I feel like it's time to get out there. It's time to go meet new people, hang out with your friends, maybe call up, you know, people from your past. There's like something, there's healing that needs to be done here so that you have enough courage. I feel like the trust is also about courage. And for some reason, I feel like out of something that seems negative when it happens, there's something really good that's going to come out of it. It just takes some faith. So let me see what this playfulness is about. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Again, I feel like for a lot of you singles, you guys are done with being single. Like, you had that single life, now you're ready to let somebody into your life. You're like opening up your heart chakra. Wow, yes you are. The Lovers. You're ready for a relationship. For those of you who are married, I feel like there's been some turmoil. And it's been going on for a while. Again, not just within your relationship, but outside of it. So it's like everything put together has been a disaster, right? So I really feel like you're heading into lighter times, like more happier times, because I feel like you're going to realize sometimes we have to go back to being children to, to really understand that it's like every moment we spend worrying or crying or is wasted. It could be a moment where you could be laughing at something stupid, and that's a lot better. And I know that that's not the easiest thing, especially when you're trying to heal from a deep wound, but I feel like it's time. I feel like opportunities are going to show up for you out of nowhere. For some of you, for relationships. But I feel like you have to trust the opportunity to really reap the benefits. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at your Celtic cross. That was interesting. All right, let's take a deeper look. See what's happening. The Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or somebody very controlling, older than you. Three of Wands. I feel like, I don't feel like this Emperor is really a person for most of you. I feel like it's just an energy that you guys are having, like the time has come for you to take control of your life. I feel like there's been a lot of emotional issues with you guys, and it really has affected you, and now it's like, now you're going to put your poker face on. Nobody's going to know what you're really feeling or thinking. Now you mean business. Now it's like, but you are waiting for something. It's like you want to get started. You want to be that boss. You want to like I said, take control back in your life. But there's something that you're waiting for in order to be able to really make that happen. We have the Nine of Wands. Like I said, you guys have been through a lot. But you're continuing on. It's like you still have that energy because you have a goal in mind now. I also feel like somebody let you down. You know, in a romantic relationship, I feel like there was someone, your partner, in Leo's life that let them down, left them kind of hanging, you know, waiting for somebody to come through. And since they didn't, now it's like, okay, I have to fend for myself. I can't count on this other person. I have to protect myself because no one else is going to do it. You know, and that's why you're wanting to be this emperor now. You're just going to take control. You're not leaving things up to chance to see what people want to do for you or not. We have the Four of Pentacles reverse. I feel like something happened that caught you off guard. in the past. What's crowning you is the Six of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, I do feel like Leos are feeling maybe used or unappreciated, or like somebody is just not living up to their expectations. Okay, they wanted to come out together. So we have the Four of Swords and the Devil. And this is in the near future. I get this energy like somebody who is really lazy in the near future. Either really lazy or, okay, let me just clarify because I don't want to say things and then offend anyone. All right, so how is Leo seeing themselves? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready for something new. You're ready to build your stability again. It's like yeah, this is new, but I'm getting the sense that it's like you guys are building a fort or something. Like this is going to be your thing, and you're ready for something new, but you're going to take control and things are going to be your way now, because when it was somebody else's way, the shit hit the fan. So how is your partner seeing you? Three of Cups. Hopes or fears for Leo? Ace of Cups reverse. Definitely a fear. You're afraid of continuing to get hurt. You've been hurt a lot is what I'm getting. All right, we have the overall outcome. Oh, movement. Eight of Wands. Or you receive some kind of communication. There's a decision here. You're making some decisions, okay, about what direction you're going to take, what action you're going to take. And I feel like what's changing here for Leos is that you made the decision to take action and not really focus so much on your emotional issues or the emotional aspect of anything. And this is a major change for you, because I feel like you guys were at a crossroads where, you know, you've just seen that the way that you've been operating, the way that you've been just making things work, you know, because that's what I feel you've been doing. You've been like forcing things to work when they're just not working for you, especially. And there's been just a period of sadness and just feeling like you have no place, you know. And I feel like your strength is actually going to come from stepping out of your comfort zone, just going out there, and I feel like just seeing whatever the universe has in store for you. I feel like there's a need here to step out of what you thought should be or was supposed to be, because there are going to be new opportunities that you've probably been waiting for a while. You're going to see your way through whatever financial difficulty or whatever feelings of rejection that you may have been experiencing. There's a clarity that comes, you know, over you. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with you operating more from a logical standpoint than from an emotional one, because I feel lately you've been very emotional. And so you do sense that something needs to change, you know, because your relationship is being affected. So let's take a look. What is this Emperor? Okay. Eight of Cups reversed. Justice. Okay. Ace of Swords. So I feel like it's a new approach. I feel like you guys are really going to be taking more of an authoritative stance because you've kind of let people walk all over you for a while. And so I feel like you've made a decision here with regards to your relationship that, no, I'm not going to leave, but we're going to do things my way. So the Three of Wands is what is crossing you. The Sun reversed. I feel for you this is very, again, there's a pessimism that is really holding you back. It's like there are things in store for you, but you can't see them. You can't. It's like you want to believe it, but you've been waiting for so long for things to change that you're just losing hope. The Death card. I feel like there's, again, this unhappiness that needs to be put in the past. Like it is in the past, but you have to leave it there. There are things that you're dealing with within your relationship, outside of your relationship, that you need to just leave in the past. You know, process the emotions, get through all of that. But I feel like there are things coming in for you, opportunities that are opening up for you, but you're not going to be able to see them until you take care of your baggage, basically. So yeah, Nine of Wands is in your foundation. So you're completely guarded. You could be paranoid about people. Look, Nine of Wands reverse. Prince of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, the Star card reverse. So again, that pessimism, paranoia. It needs to be overcome. You need to just let it be. Leave it in the past. Move forward, even if it's, you know, small steps each day. But I do feel like you're on that path. It's just been, this has been going on for a while. All right, so Four of Pentacles reverse here in the past. King of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. Ten of Cups reversed. I feel like there's somebody here who is trying to in the past, like there's somebody here who is trying to either use money to kind of get their way. to like manipulate, and it could have caused a breakup of a marriage. If there wasn't a breakup, I feel, well, for some of you, I do feel like you guys let go of an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that you were married to. This, for some of you in the past, you had to let go of someone who was like, well, for some of you, you just let go of an earth sign. For others of you, I do feel like somebody has been kind of using money as a tool to manipulate, and this has caused a major rift in the relationship. And so now that's why that, like, this feeling that I got in the beginning, like there's some of you out there who just you can't trust your partner anymore because they're doing this kind of shit. So they have you feeling pessimistic and paranoid, and like just not knowing, you know, what the future is going to bring. There's something that you can't let go of, something that made you really upset that you can't let go of. But at the same time, you cannot leave this person. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles reverse is what is crowning you. Again, I feel like that's you feeling unappreciated. Like you always kind of get the short end of the stick somehow, right? Emperor reverse. So even though you're trying to portray yourself, and that's the direction that you're headed, is to become this emperor where nobody tells you what to do, you call the shots, and that's just how it's going to be. You really don't feel like that. You feel completely slighted and out of control. Two of Swords reverse. Okay, so you've made a decision, or you've realized. Okay, Nine of Cups reverse. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you have kind of realized that you haven't been happy for a while. You feel out of control. Things are not balanced. Your life isn't balanced. You need to find a balance in your life. And the way that you know how is by just taking control of the situation, which is what you have done. I feel like you don't want to make any major changes with respect to, like, and this is not for the ones who just left a partner, but with respect to like your living situation, you don't really want to rock the boat too much in that area. You kind of just want to sit still and see, you know, what unfolds. Because you know that there has to be, you know, life is going to be different. Somehow you have this sense, something is telling you that your life is going to change, your life is going to be different. But, you know, ending a relationship is not something that you want to do, but you're in this like juxtaposition to where you don't want to leave this person for whatever reason. That there are emotional ties there. I feel like there's more to it than that. I don't know what that is, but I feel like there's more to it than that. I feel like there's well, let's get through the entire reading, but it's like there's a part of you who is just so deeply unhappy, but you don't want your need for change and your need for emotional satisfaction to rain on anybody's parade, which, I mean, if it's gotta rain, it's gotta rain, you know, but you can't waste your life away trying to make everybody else happy. And you know, I feel it. Let me look on my phone, because I feel like you guys, Leo had a reading that things are really about you right now. I can't get into my phone, sorry. Things are really about you right now, and this is such a weird relationship reading, because I don't get much about the partner. I feel like things are happening around your partner, and Yeah, but I just don't feel like your focus is really on them specifically. You're not laser focused on issues with your partner. You're looking at the big picture, is what I'm feeling. Okay, so in the near future we have the Four of Swords with the Devil. Prince of Cups. Okay, so some of you here in the near future, you might meet a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or perhaps Capricorn. But I'm feeling it's more of a water sign. And you guys will be tempted by this person. Like, it's going to take some deliberation on your part to decide what to do here, because you definitely will be tempted in the near future. Princess of Wands reverse. I feel like you're not going to end up taking, you're not really going to take any action. Wow. But it looks like a good opportunity. Well, hence the reason why the Four of Swords. So I think it's something that you're really going to be thinking about. You might have like, you know, a suitor that pops out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, hello. But yeah, it does seem, you know, it's like something pretty solid. Somebody who may be very interested in you. So, how you're seeing yourself is the Page of Pentacles. You're waiting for some kind of new opportunities. Two of Pentacles. Okay? Change. There's change happening. You want change. You're ready for something new. But again, I feel like this is for yourself. Yeah, because we have the Temperance reverse, which means that there's been emotional imbalance. I feel like you guys are, you know, wanting to get into something for yourself, something new that will keep you busy to kind of alleviate this emotional imbalance that you've been feeling. Like maybe you guys have had too much time to focus on the negative, and so you're trying to occupy your time more so that you don't do that. Okay, so your partner's seeing you as the Three of Cups. So they see you as being happy. Like they think that you're happy, living it up with your friends. We have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so maybe your partner might actually suspect that you're in a third-party situation because you stopped paying any attention to them. You stopped like contributing toward the relationship. Like they've noticed detachment, and so it's making them wonder, like, what, like, do they have somebody else in their lives now? Because, oh, okay, see, the Tower. Yeah. They feel like you might be planning something negative toward them, or you might be planning to drop a bomb on them that you don't want to be with them anymore because you met somebody else or something of that nature. So your fear is the Ace of Cups reverse. Okay, two cards wanted to come out. The Eight of Swords reverse and the Hangman. Yeah, I really feel you're fearing your partner disappointing you to the point where you're going to have to set yourself free. Like, you know that you're almost at your breaking point. So if people don't start behaving, there will be a lion loose. And who the hell wants that? Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've already gotten to the point, like to that point where you say, okay, I feel like it's time for me to go. But you decided to give it some time and put some more effort into this relationship. But you're just afraid that you're, you know, regardless of the effort that you're putting in, you're just going to continue being disappointed and have to leave anyway, which you don't want to do. You really don't want to. All right, we have the Eight of Wands as your overall outcome. Okay, Five of Swords reverse. All right, that's a good sign. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles reverse. Okay, I do feel that with your partner, there is going to be increased communication, or I feel like this is the way for you to get, you know, on the other side of things. There's some conflict that needs to be ironed out, and I really feel like there is it's like something that needs to be your focus for a while. Like you need to bring your guard down is what I feel here. You know, there's a conversation that needs to be had that I think is going to soften you up. And that's Leos. I mean, Leos are really, as strong as they are very soft, you know, very warm-hearted. And I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had here that will make you kind of realize how much you really do value your partner, and it's going to make your walls come down. Like you're going to put your swords down because you're going to realize, yeah, maybe I'm being a little too harsh. I'm letting everything else affect my whole way of being, you know. So like I said from the beginning, it's not just the relationship that's been hurting you. It's a collection of things, of situations, and of experiences. But I feel through communication is when this is going to happen. And I do see you guys, you know, getting to that point. It's just a matter of being able to keep a balance until this conversation happens, you know, so that you're not, because I feel like your partner does see you as, you know, sometimes you're happy, you're very happy, and then you can just explode, you know. So it's keeping that in check as well. But I do see that communication is coming, and this will kind of put you in a different place. So that's good. Okay, let's move on to the general reading, hopefully the career and finance. I always say career and finance, but sometimes other things want to come through. So, okay. So we'll use the After Tarot today. The World card, reverse. You guys are on the brink of a new life, I feel. There's major changes happening with you with regards to your money, with regards to your jobs, your emotions. We have Knight of Pentacles here. So yeah, I feel like you're turning over a new leaf. New things are starting to come in, like the opportunities are starting to show up here with the Knight of Pentacles. There's some decisions that you will have to make as a result of offers that are now coming in. Okay, some of these decisions won't be very pleasant. But I feel like whatever decision it is, it will be practical. It's like you're making decisions now thinking, how is this going to benefit me? And that's why I kind of feel the Sun is reversed, because the Sun is a Leo card. It's like this is so unlike you. to think of you first. And I feel like this is more something about feeling uncomfortable. Okay, uncomfortable. 10 of Wands. All right, bottom of the deck, we have Death. So this is in the reverse because this needs to happen first. There needs to be that change and transformation, or death and transformation, in order for something new to begin, a new cycle. So that is what's happening in your life. Nothing is going to be the way it was before. We have the Hierophant reverse. And I feel like you guys do know that. You know that this is coming. You feel it. We sensed it in the love reading. And this is your general reading. So yeah, you sense that there are major changes that are going to be happening in your life, and that you need to get your emotions in check. Otherwise, you won't be able to manifest a damn thing. Right? Because right now you're feeling really low, weak, scared, because you've had some major arguments with people who you thought were your buddies, you know, and you've had to walk away. So you've been on this healing voyage, you know, for a while now. But I feel like you're coming into your power. You're realizing that things have to be fair for you as well. It's not just everybody else. And then, you know, when that energy, you allow that energy to shift, and you allow yourself to know that I deserve to receive as well, well, then the universe starts giving you all kinds of stuff. The Lovers, the Ace of Swords, you get clarity on things that previously you didn't really know. Maybe these are your own emotions. You know, you get clarity on your own deep emotions. That's probably the work that needs to be done in order for this death to happen, right? And for you to be able to start over again and have these great and awesome connections with, you know, great communication and love, and no worrying anymore and staying up till all hours of the night. Yep. All right, let's take a look. What is the World card reverse? Okay, again, the High Priestess. I feel like this is something that you already sense and already know as far as how you get to that next level. You've been waiting for something. I feel like it's now time to take action. You're getting frustrated. It's like you want these changes. If they're going to happen, you know they're coming. You're fearing them. You sense that they're coming. You're fearing it. And maybe that's why it's not coming. Yeah. It's like your energy right now is not conducive to receiving, you see? You're kind of blocked off to receiving because of your own fear. You're standing in your own way. Because you truly know, with this Empress here, you know what you need to do, you know what needs to happen. You just have to get your courage up and just let it go, let it happen. There's something that you're blocking. Okay, what is this Knight of Pentacles? Ten of Wands. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay, yeah, I feel like there is an opportunity coming in here for you. For some of you, this could be a new job offer, a new business deal. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is... Some of you are going into business for yourself, and you're just frustrated that things aren't moving along, but at the same time, you're the only one that's you know, putting blockages because you're afraid. And I feel like there is a partner. I feel like if you go into business with a partner, you'll feel much better about it. You know, like that will relieve some of the stress, because at least you'll feel like you are supported and backed by someone somehow. The Fool reverse, clarifying the Two of Swords. So I hate going back and forth like that, but anyway, so for the first group of Leos that I was talking to, where you're at this place where you're ready to move into maybe another direction. So these opportunities are going to show up and will alleviate this financial difficulty that you've been having. I feel like there will be opportunities out there, but you have to get out of your own way. It's there for you. There's a decision here that you're really hesitating on making because, again, the fear. The fear is holding you guys back. Sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith and take the risk, because if there's no risk, there is no reward. And it's time for you to be rewarded. I feel like, you know, the universe wants to give it to you. It's just, you got to take that risk. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and the Two of Cups. See, again, I feel for some of you, you're going to be getting an offer to get into some kind of business partnership. Perhaps from Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's just that you guys don't know, or you're not going to know if you should do it. So this might be like a lack of clarity, the Sun reverse. Oh. Five of Swords reverse. You want to stay out of conflict. Okay, so it's like you're fearing that. All right. I feel intrapersonal relationships have been an issue for Leos for some time, for whatever reason. And I feel like that's exactly what you're fearing. Like, you're thinking to yourself, okay, all these relationships in my life are a freaking mess. So do I really want to bring another person in that has that potential to bring this drama into my life? And I think that's what some of you guys are struggling with. Ten of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, you're not even sure that this will be lucrative for you. Let me see this Ten of Wands. The Emperor reverse. Death reverse. And the Five of Wands. Okay, so there's an ending that needs to happen. Okay, a decision that needs to be made, an ending that needs to happen. I feel like somebody might be using like outside people to try to influence you or pressure you this month to make a decision, but something needs to end. You have to put these wands down, like it's too much of a burden for you alone. And maybe you do need to just, you know, let go of the control. Don't feel like you have to control every single thing. I feel like, you know, maybe people around you can help you to get out of this this feeling of like having to just tackle things on your own, otherwise they're not going to work out. I kind of feel like, you know, you got to give things a chance, like just take that leap of faith, I feel. You know, allow other people to help you. I feel like these are other people trying to help you, and you're like fighting them off because you want to maintain that control and not let go, not let whatever go. So for some of you, it could be, you know, that you've been struggling financially and people are handing you some assistance. Like, here, take this offer, take this job offer, or take this money, take this help. And you're like, no, I don't want it. So again, for some of you, this could be help. For others of you, this could be like a business partnership that's being offered to you. But you're paranoid really about, you know, this turning into a conflict, a drama, a dramatic situation. But I feel like, you know, regardless of what happens here, there needs to be an end of something. So whatever it is that you've been living through, whether it be, you know, you're at a job that you don't like and it's time to move out of that, or just in general, you need a major change in your life, but you need to be able to let go of the life that you've been living that you're not happy with. You know, sometimes even though we're not happy with something, we just feel comfortable holding on to it. And I think in this case, what do you have to lose? Because I feel like you guys have been struggling, at least financially, for quite a bit. So it's up to you. But I feel eventually, because, you know, the World card is not exactly something that you have a say over. So, and neither is death. Okay, so I do feel that either you guys kind of get on board and go with the flow, you know, accept the changes, or there's going to be a tower moment where the universe just, you know, kind of smacks you and just says, get the hell up off your ass and get moving. Could be. So let's not get to that point, guys. All right. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that helped you, and I will see you again for your mid-months. Bye, Leos.